This is Kobe with the Phoenix HipHop Podcast, and at the moment I have with me Zack the Mack. How you doing?
What's good, bro? How you doing?
Good, man. Yeah, good to finally connect. You're someone I've been wanting to have on for a long time now, actually.
I appreciate that. I had no idea, but we ready to rap whenever we come.
Yeah, man. We were talking before we started recording. I think the first thing I saw you on was the main clip that you have posted to your IG.
Oh yeah, Locked In Freestyle.
Okay, Locked In Freestyle.
Yeah.
Only seconds to score. Look up and stuff on the board. No check it, just check the effort. The effort, just check the draw. Rob like tracks in a bro.
How did that come together?
That was me sitting somewhere in my home studio and playing the track, and then I really had that track tucked for probably 6 months, and I showed one of my homeboys it randomly because I hadn't showed anybody yet, and I showed something. He's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And it was like, he's like, "This is the next one right here." And it was my homie that rides with me a lot of this music shit. Rest in peace. He passed away last year, but he told me, he's like, "You got to get this shit out." So soon after that, we hit up DJ Pest. And he shot the video for us, and it did pretty well. Everybody seems to like the cadence, so
yeah, very cool. And then we were talking also the last time you were here, you were doing something here. Is that right?
Yeah. We did the John Blaze. I can't recall what they were called. He has a series. I think there's 2 seasons of it or something like that. He's got on his Instagram. We were here. I spit a cool little 16.
Do the most time when it's showtime. I'ma show mine to the go blind. I'ma go mine where I wrote mine. Leave it so fine.
That was a couple years ago. That's probably 2 years ago now. Okay. Yep. And he was same thing. They called us, we come, we rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I like it. Yeah,
that's what I like to be known for more than anything else is my abilities.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, abilities is definitely a good word, or good description. You're one of the artists that I follow that really is more on the technical side of rapping, right?
Yeah.
And so the word technical, some people that might sound boring. To me, technical rap means you approach it in a very structured way, whether it be like the rhyme patterns, whether it be like how you ride the beat, the delivery, even the words you enunciate, emphasize. There's so much that goes into it, and so
I appreciate that.
Those are the types of artists where I appreciate all different styles, but what I appreciate about that style is just like how sort of organized, calculated, and then just I love your perspective, because I have a perspective as a fan, but I've never talked to someone like yourself. So how do you look at it?
I look at it. I used to love poetry when I was a kid.
Okay.
And to the point where I learned a lot of I don't know them anymore. But I learned a lot of the words that they actually had structured to what they do. If you rhyme for 2, again, I'm not gonna be able to remember all the words, but if you know what I mean. There's pockets in just poetry with no beat of doing, you know what I mean. Rhyme the end rhymes on these ones. Rhyme the front rhymes on these ones. And then this is I seen that as a young kid, and then I seen it emulated in Eminem, Kendrick, just people while I was growing up, the people that I fucked with, and then so I think naturally that's how my style came about. Is I've always been a super fan of technical rap, and the pockets are crazy. You know what I mean? The pockets, inflections, and voice. As Kendrick is the fucking GOAT. You know what I mean? The inflections. So it's about, you know what I mean? And I do. Sometimes I think that's a lot of that is lost. So I appreciate hearing that you appreciate it, because I am. If something ain't my strong suit, it's probably the vibe. You know what I mean? Because I'm a lot of times so heavy with my pen. Sometimes I got to take a step back and be like, okay, what's the vibe? Does this sound like good music in your ear? You know what I mean? So that's kind of one of my battles I struggle with. But certain beats like that Locked In Freestyle, it just matches perfect. It was, you know what I mean? It all kind of lines up. So certain beats, definitely that style is impeccable.
Yeah. And I mean, everyone has their own idea of like how they listen to music, and even myself, like there's certainly music I listen to where it's like, this is just great for like the background, right? It's just like good mood music or whatnot. But there's definitely, I don't know, only speak for myself, but because I look at hip hop as an art form and as a craft, it's just like folks that are doing things that are more nuanced, to me, I appreciate that level of detail.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
you get a vibe of time, because this is what I get from artists that I like, is time spent. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah.
tell that there was a lot of time spent on the approach and how it lays out. And then I've always loved, and I had to keep name dropping Kendrick, but we just breaking down where you hear something. I was a huge fan of that when I was a little kid. Especially sometimes you're too young to even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Then you keep hearing them again, and you're like, what did he say? What did he say? So that's if I'm trying to get across anything, it's like stuff to where you hear me riding the beat. Yeah, I mean, no Diddy. Hear me riding the beat, and then you may miss things here and there, but it sounds great. And then when you really zone in and you try and focus in, you hear like, yeah, I mean, everything makes sense.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going for.
I think it's mission accomplished. Yeah, from my perspective.
I appreciate it. Yep.
All right, so we're gonna get into to some rapping in a sec, but you mentioned did you just release something or about to release something?
I have something out. It's on my YouTube right now. It's on my Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you can get it. It's called Slow Burn. It's a different vibe. If we're talking about locked in freestyle, it's the complete opposite way. But it's an emotional song. I'm talking about addiction and
Drug induction in the brain, turn a yes to something different. Another hit to get away. Hope you found what you was missing. Know that you bought it.
Not only with myself, people I know, and that kind of stuff. So that's where the song was created out of. And then I just felt the need to put it out because, like I said, I had lost a homie last year. I lost the year before that. I lost another homie, and both to addiction. So it was definitely it's a good song though. If you went through that, you can relate to it, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No. I have a lot. Quite a few personal experiences. With losing folks to addiction. So yeah. It's good. It's just good when anyone can express sort of that pain, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I mean, when I was a kid growing up, we would hear these songs, and you hear something that you relate to strongly, and it makes you feel a little bit better. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the root of what a lot of it is. That's why I say I'm a student of hip hop, because I was listening to those things and it was teaching me things when I was a kid. So if I can keep that going, then I'm happy. If I can keep that going and people are liking it and sharing it and stuff, I'm happy.
Yeah. 100%.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and so and then lastly, I guess for folks that are not following you right now, how do they find you on the different platforms?
So on Instagram, you find me at Zack the Mack. It's ZackThamack. You type that in, you'll pull me up. And then it's the same spelling for Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere, YouTube. If you type that all in, you can find me there. I'm very active on Instagram mainly and TikTok. TikTok as well, ZackThamack1, I think.
Okay.
You'll find me. I'm posting stuff all the time. We're trying to hit the algorithm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? As much as I can. So I do a lot of duets and that kind of stuff because it seems like to be great exposure. If you could catch a vibe on whatever is out there. So, if you got to try before before it works, you got to try a bunch of times and fail as far as I'm concerned. So
yeah, for sure. Awesome. And today, you're going to be rapping on a Ben Shep's beat.
Shep's, yep. I got the pack. That's his gas.
Yeah, to give a little context here. So shout out Ben Shep's. He sent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beats. You went through them, and there's one called The Light that you selected, right?
That's it.
All right.
Shout out Ben Shep's.
Shout out Ben Shep's.
Yeah. Mack shit. Phoenix Hip Hop. Let's get it. Look. Off that flex, I'ma kick shit. I bark at death with a biscuit and often rep their resenting. I spark and stretch attention. No Audemars. I want all my core family chillin' and walking up at they sentence. That even scoring my kinship. I need be more fucking mention. They bore Z like my pendant. I'm poor. Riches on intent. I force their hand if they pinching. Remorse. Might as well lynch him. On course, only stop for chicken. A war. They want to send him. And forces touch on the pavement. There's patience inside my prism. On caution. I give them Nathan to use against. They be sending this saucy. Like what you make it. I lace it. Have them wigging. Turn ghost. If you rhyme with them. These quotes. Like a line in them. This hope. Cause if I'm missing this motion till I fix it. I focus my time saving from days on my vibe lazy. That dial my pride ain't it. Shit, I'm fine. How to find greatness in the eyes. The odd maker see the vine. I cannot hang it. See my prime. Like a sign change it or flip it. Like sign spinning in my lane. Like I'm Dominic. When a witness come buy a ticket. I'm lit bitch like y'all wrists. My litness is vibe filling. Your shit was just not hitting. Got keys, but a lock missing. That's money, motive, and missions. He done him wrong for a biscuit. Now money gone in the wind. We cut him off, it's a sentence. Like how you sold on your friend. They say henchmen, they look like minions. I grew, became a villain. On beats, we can clean 1,000,000 to the lead. I just need a minute to beat the beat to submission and teach the weak its resistance. Cause speakers peak when a poet. An easy streak when they wrote it. The masses weak, they gon' quote it. They caption bleak till it molded. On top, never scratch the surface less it's about actual murders. It's tactical. How they learn it, then service. Like, hey, your worth is on pot. Shit is all pop. They force shots, feed more plots, that more stops when you're boxed. Forgot what you're about. It's a long drop, it's a hard doubt. Spoke more on what you're about. It's a young me. Somewhere inside a small house with a raw pack and a sink on. Let his hand tip cause his mom smacking the teak on. Ain't a man yet but he seen woes cause a man step with a feet go. Ingest all his ego but he worked for him like free throws. That's 96, 97, 98, 99. One more fucking shot and I see dollar signs. Clip they did the dope like fuck your bottom line. I square up for my mama pride. The men gon' ride, they send a fly, they terrified, the energy, don't know where to hide. Look, Mack inside America, so keep a pack like Barry Bond. With a mic and beat, I carry on, look. Like, fuck candy, no plan B, I standing, just no kid, you can too. I ran shit, man too, for the old feelings I ran through. Look. They made a list, cut a tastelessness, couldn't take a risk, brought Satan in, so they saving shit, playing shit. But if substance be paper thin, but a razor in, we shaving shit, cause game fucked up like Vegas is, I won't play with them. Bars on feeble, Riz it fable, couldn't thread that needle, so he spin they top like dreidels. He said hip, I said hop, get on out, keep the door locked. Was that a sore spot? Should we not talk about your stock? Cause they money long, no they can't see that they fucking wrong. Can't be, she a honey bow.